Hello yet again, YouTube. How is everybody doing? So we are making a new profile. This is a little snippet. We are doing Peter Pan and Wendy this time because, I've been getting to be a fan of Once Upon a Time. And Peter Pan was evil in that movie. But if you're wondering why their hair is outlined, it's because Wendy does not have the same hair color as me. And Peter does not have the same hair color as my boyfriend. So yeah, this is basically going to be like the Percy and Annabeth one, but different. So, my username might be my real name, or it just might be me and my boyfriend's real name, or it just might be like Wendy and Peter or something. So, let's start the video up in the corner. If you can't hear it, I'm sorry. And I can't hear it either. If you want to, you can ignore it. I don't really mind. Like that, look at his eyebrows, like,
Each step I left
and then boom. So, yeah, I can't hear the video, but I'm certain you can. So, if you can hear the video, good for you. I can't hear it. I am mad because I can't hear it. I'm hoping to have this done pretty quick. Get it done in color. This normally takes me around 30, 25 minutes maybe. So this video might be a little long, so if you don't have the time to watch it, then you don't have to. I don't really care. I ain't forcing anyone. I ain't gonna force nobody. I ain't gonna force no one. So yeah, let's do this. So
we fight every night for something. When the sun sets, we're both the same. Half in the shadows,
I believe in now.
half burned in flames. We can't look back for nothing.
So I can make them look more like
take what you need, say a goodbye. So I give you everything.
I might outline that. Because I can really never see my boyfriend.
Did you ever love me?
So I'm probably gonna
leave the island.
This darkness is the
One day.
Hey, I can not cool. Okay, I can somewhat hear the music coming off the video.
we fight every night for something. When the sun sets, we're both the same. Half in the shadows, half burned in flames. We can't go back for nothing. Take what you need, say a goodbye. And it's a beautiful
If the video makes you uncomfortable,
crime.
I can make a new one without a video. But if I did make one without a video, I would be pretty scared. Because I get scared of being alone with silence. So when the power's out, I just kind of have to do something to make noise. Because I am actually scared of silence. Because I feel like monsters will get me when it's silent. Yeah, I don't know why it does this. I don't know why. I heard goodbye. We're watching this. It looks interesting. After this video, I'm gonna watch all of these separately. No video, no nothing. I'm just gonna watch it. See if I can hear it again. But we are nowhere close to done quite yet. Yeah.
I could tell by the way you kissed my lips that day.
Well,
there was something missing, something not the same.
You would know I love Peter Pan. You would know that.
You were there, but you weren't, didn't care, didn't hurt at all.
I love Peter Pan.
Said it was what it was, then the feeling of us was gone.
That was from
I could try to hold on if I thought I could change your mind.
Never seen Peter Pan. I recommend
But
you
I
watch
don't
it.
think I can
really
when I feel
recommend it.
like I feel
So, yeah. If you
tonight.
have seen it, good for you. If you don't
I
like it, that's
watched
okay. I
you
don't know.
fade
So,
away, but I turned my head and closed my eyes and prayed you'd stay. And I told myself that it'd be fine. I wish I could have just said something. Oh, when you said you needed time.
I'm just saying to the people that
When you said
are
you
putting hate on this video,
needed time.
why are you
I
putting
heard
hate?
goodbye.
You're on my channel and you don't like the video. If you like my other content, that's good for you. If you don't, that's completely fine. I don't force people to like my content. I never did, and I never will. So Wendy is officially done in both of them, but no, Wendy's clothes aren't. Dang it. I'm sorry. I don't know why it loads all the freaking time. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, like I was saying, if you know me, you would know I love Peter Pan. So, I was scrolling and then I found a video of like 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓯𝓵𝓮. I kind of forgot his name for a second and then I remembered it. So, yeah. I was scrolling and then I found a video of 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓯𝓮 and then I was like, okay, I have to figure out who acts as this evil Peter Pan. So I searched it up and it said 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓯 and I was confused because okay, so see this. I have never heard of 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓯 before I saw that video, okay? I never heard of 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓯. I never even heard of Once Upon a Frickin' Time. But then I finally decided to watch it last night. I watched a couple episodes and then I went to sleep for school. It was really good. It's like a 10 out of 10, would recommend for me. So if you haven't watched it, I would tell you to go watch it right now. So, the name is actually Once Upon a Time. It is a bunch of Disney stories mixed into like one huge series. There's like 6 seasons, I believe. After this, I'll go into Disney and show you guys what I'm talking about, and then put in the comments if you've ever watched it and tell me your favorite character. Mine is Evil Peter Pan. Because, like, you know, yeah, because I love Peter Pan. And plus, like, the villains are always the ones that are, like, funny, too. And that, it's kind of funny. It is at some point. But I haven't really watched the whole thing yet, so. But I'm planning on watching the whole thing. I want to get it done this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. And then after that, I'm going to take a look at the other seasons, see what happens in those, and move on from there. So, yeah. I might be making more videos using Peter Pan and Wendy at some point. But for now, at the moment, while this video is in the making, I am called 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓯𝓲𝓵𝓮, or you can call me Annabeth, or by my real name, which is Piper. You can call me whatever you want. You can call me Angel Dust. You can call me Blake Roman Fan. I don't care what you call me. You can call me by my real name. You can call me by the new channel's name. You can call me by Annabeth. You can call me by anything. But when this is over, when this video is over, you can still call me by Annabeth. But I prefer Wendy, since, like, I'm going to be Wendy in this. So, but it's okay if you don't want to call me Wendy. That's completely fine if you feel uncomfortable with calling me Wendy. You don't have to. If you feel more comfortable with calling me by my real name, I'm completely fine with that. I don't really care. I'm completely fine with it. So, yeah. So I don't know how long we've been going on this video, because I'm not going to check at the moment. But I hope everybody's having a nice day or night, because, you know, most people might watch my videos from different time zones. Most people are in different time zones as me. Right now, for me, it is currently 6:42, as you can see in the corner of my screen. If you share the same time as me, let me know, and, yeah. So yeah, if you want to call me by my real name or by Wendy or Annabeth, I don't care what you call me, as long as you're comfortable with calling me what you want to call me, as long as you're comfortable with it. So, yeah. So, most of my friends probably would call me Piper, but most of them call me 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓯𝓵𝓮 on YouTube because they don't really want to give out my real name. But I'm giving that out, so I'm giving out my name so you guys can call me by whatever you want. So I actually share this channel with my mom, but my mom doesn't really care that I have a channel. She's honestly happy because ever since I was little, I have always wanted to be a YouTuber. I always said I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up. And now here I am, a YouTuber at below 13. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. So yeah. So okay. I would go live on YouTube, but it's like my live streams always go on private mode, and I don't know how to take them off private. And I bet if they weren't on private mode, people would join, but they're somehow on private mode all the time, so nobody can really watch my streams. But I do stream on this one app. It's called Reality. If you have it, you can add me. I'll show my user when I'm done with this, and after I'm done showing you guys Once Upon a Time, I'll give my user to everybody on Reality. And if you don't have Reality, that's fine if you want to download it, and like if you're a fan of mine or just whatever, or you just like want to meet me or something, then you can download the app, friend me, I'll accept your friend request, and then I'll go live. I go live sometimes on there. It's pretty rare that I do, but I used to go live all the time on there, but now I don't really much anymore. But I will start going live on there, I promise y'all. I promise you guys, I will start going live on Reality. And then there's this other game I have. It's called WePlay. I've actually met a couple subscribers on there. I've met a subscriber of mine on WePlay. So if you have WePlay, go on and let me know. Yeah, if I'm not showing my Snapchat account because I think my mom would be mad, so I'm not showing my Snapchat account. I'm sorry, guys. So maybe at some point in the future I'll show my Snap account, but for now my Snap account is going to remain unknown. So yeah. So let's keep continuing. So yeah, so on Reality, if you want to add me, or if you don't have Reality, that's fine. I'll screen record my streams all the time. I'll screen record my streams on Reality, so that way you guys can watch the stream on Reality and stuff. Reality is like WePlay, or if you have 𝓹𝓻, it's like 𝓹𝓻. If anybody knows what 𝓹𝓻 is, let me know in the comments down below. If anybody wants to know what 𝓹𝓻 is or doesn't know what 𝓹𝓻 is, 𝓹𝓻 is like WePlay, but you have to move your character around constantly, and it gets super boring. It gets boring after a while, so I don't really play 𝓹𝓻 much anymore, but I will start playing it again soon. It's just since I shared my 𝓹𝓻 account, I got copyrighted for that. I got copyright for just showing a 𝓹𝓻 account, and I'm like, why did I get copyright? It's because it had music in it, and it kind of gave me copyright, so I might not be using 𝓹𝓻 or sharing my account or just showing my videos on there anytime soon. If you want to find me, go find that video that I posted a while ago that had my 𝓹𝓻 account in it. And, yeah. So, I really want to see how long we've been going for, but I'm kind of busy at the moment, so I'll check at the end of this and see how long we were streaming. Not streaming, I mean making videos, I'm sorry. I might post a new video later. I don't know if I will. It might be a cosplay video, I don't know. But yo, I want you to actually help me with something. So, I'm kind of good at 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓯𝓵𝓮 walking now. Okay, I want to be a 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓸𝓯𝓵, but I don't want hate for that. So, there's this motto at my school, okay? It's, if you don't have something nice to say, then don't say anything. Follow that motto as long as you're on my channel. Follow that motto. Just follow that motto for as long as you are on my channel. If you get lucky enough, maybe sometime in one of my reality streams, I will let you collab with me. But for now, my reality username will be not revealed quite yet. It will soon, I promise you all. My reality will be revealed at some point. I promise you. Okay, I just remembered my boyfriend isn't like that type of blonde. He's like a dirty blonde. So I feel like that's a dirty blonde. Oh crap, that's like a poop green. I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. That's a dirty blonde. I think. But okay. So like I was saying. Okay, no, that's freaking green. That's freaking green. I swear that's freaking green. Okay. We're doing a light blonde since, you know, I don't really know what my boyfriend's hair color is. So yeah. If you're wondering, oh my gosh, Blake Roman fan, how'd you get a boyfriend? I don't even have one. I do have one. Yes, if you were second guessing yourself or thinking you were hearing things, you were not. I do have a boyfriend. So if you know who Midnight is or Tasty Toast, she's my friend IRL. And she knows that I have a boyfriend. So if I ever meet her on reality sometime, I might go live with her. But I don't think she has reality. I'd have to share the app with her. But I only have her 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓯𝓵𝓮. And I'm not going to show her 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓸𝓯𝓵𝓮 because I feel like that would make her very mad. So I'm not going to show her 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓸𝓯𝓵𝓮 account. And I'm not going to show mine. If you want to find my 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓸𝓯𝓵𝓮 account, go to the video I posted a while ago. It has my 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓸𝓯𝓵 username. It has just my 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓸 account, period. Here's how it's looking so far. 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓸 is looking pretty good. So, yeah. Back to the story. So, I'm going to tell y'all how my boyfriend kind of fell in love with me. So, it was like first grade, okay? I know you were like, oh my gosh, first grade? Yeah, I know. Most people freak out when they hear the story, and I said first grade. So, I was coming in from recess. Well, now I'm in 5th, so that was like, how long ago? Okay, so 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. Okay, so that was 4 years ago. We've been together 4 years. We split for a while, and then we got back together. Because my Nana said, like, oh, if he gets in trouble all the time, they might think you're involved at some point. I don't think you guys should be together. So we broke up for a while, and then my friend was like, oh my gosh, you should get back with him. You guys are, like, the perfect couple. Because get this, we are both crazy, okay? We are both crazy out of our freaking minds. But I'm the craziest out of our couple. I am the craziest. And when I say craziest, I mean craziest. And he's the more calm one. He has sisters that live with him, and I don't. So that's kind of one of the differences we have. He's a blonde, and I'm a brunette. So Wendy is supposed to be me. 𝓹𝓻𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓸 is supposed to be him. I just searched up 𝓹𝓻 x Wendy. I didn't think it would be an actual thing, but it is. And guys, do you ship 𝓹𝓻 x Wendy? Do you ship them? Do you ship 𝓹𝓻 and Wendy? Wait, we should make a ship name for 𝓹𝓻 and Wendy. Pendy Pan? No, that sounds weird. Petri Pan. Petri Pan. Petri Pan. No, that's weird. Okay, Pendy Pan, I guess. Their ship name is officially Pendy. So, I've come up with a ship name for them. It's going to be Pendy, like I just said. So now we are going to make Wendy look more like me. So, this is me right now. This is going to be me in the future. And this is going to be my boyfriend in the future. Bro, I can only imagine my boyfriend could fly. That'd be crazy. I'd be like, give me a ride. And then I just get on his back and he'd take me for a ride. But he is not a Peter Pan. And I am okay with that. I am not mad about that. He's my BF. And I love him no matter frickin' what. Because we've been through it. We've literally been through it. We've been through it all. And people were asking us, like, oh my gosh, do you guys go on dates or whatever? No, we do not go on dates. But we did swim at the pool once. At my town's local pool. We went swimming. But he sadly moved away before that. So, and then he came back for a while for a wedding. So did his sisters. We swam for a while. I am friends with his sisters. We swam for a while. I had to leave. So I said goodbye and I left. So yeah. So I have a friend on WePlay. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I have a friend on WePlay, okay? And, get this. She knows what I look like. I know what she looks like, but... So we were talking about Hamilton one time, okay? We were talking about Hamilton. If you know my teacher, which you probably don't, she is a huge fan of Hamilton, and I mean huge. So one time we were just in WePlay chatting about Hamilton. Then she said, you know when Hamilton came out? And I was like, when? She's like, when I was born. And I said, and that was? She said 2016. And I'm like, oh my freaking gosh, 2016? She was born when I was 3 years old. Yes, I was born in 2013. So, back to the story. So, the next week, I think, the next time I saw my friend, Midnight, or Toasty, the one I was talking about earlier, who knows me IRL, we had thought and figured out she was 8, okay? We had thought and figured that out. And that night, I asked her, hey, how old are you? I said, like, okay, me and my friend have a debate on how old you are. She's like, okay, how old do you think I am? I said, we think you're 8. She's like, no. And I'm like, excuse me, what? So I kept guessing, and then I finally said 11, and she said yes, and I'm like, okay, how are you older than me when I was born 3 years before you? I mean, we should honestly be 3 years apart. We should have been 3 years apart, but we're still 1 year apart. When we should have been like 3 years apart, since she was born when I was 3 years old. We should have been 3 years apart. But we're 1 year apart, and I don't get how she's 11 in 2024. In 2024. I don't get it. She says she was born in 2016. And she probably lied about her age. But yet again, I don't think she did. Because I believe in her. I believe her. A lot. I believe her. I believe that she is 11. But I have no idea how that happens. That you have a bestie online. And they just happen to be 11. And it's like, dude, you were born in 2016. How are you 11? How? So yeah, let's see how long we've been doing this. Oh my gosh, okay, this video is probably gonna get, not be able to go up since it's super long. I was hoping this would be, like, within 9 minutes, but it's not. I told you it takes me a while to get these done, so, if there are any new subscribers to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time watching my content, hello. I am going to be known as Wendy, or Wendy and Peter. I don't care what you call me. But if I ever somehow manage to bring my boyfriend onto the channel, you can call him by his real name, or you can call him just Peter. I'll tell him I had named him Peter on my channel. Now, his real name isn't actually Peter, just a FYI. His actual name is Jaden. Now, I actually love him. I am not lying. I love him a lot. So, yeah. So I'm going to say this, like, funny story. So, one time, I was on the bus. It was, like, my first time sitting across from a 6th grader. It was my very first time, so I was honestly nervous. This 6th grader was named Jonathan, but let's call him John. So I sit with my friend. This was in 4th grade, so it was last year. So I sat with my friend, and the first day I sat with my friend across from him. When I was about to get off, he started acting like a frog, and I didn't know why. And one day, I was just minding my business, just tracing out drawings that I had traced on my Chromebook. And just like in my own little world, okay? And this dude always looks at his phone, and I mean always. The only time he ever really talked to me was in the afternoon, and I never understood why. But back to the concept. So I sat there just in my own little world, all happy. And next thing you know, I hear this dude saying, "We love the earth, it is our planet." And I'm like, what the heck? I look, and I'm like, is this dude staring right at me? I look, and he's staring right at me. I'm like, well, this is awkward. In my head, I'm like, okay. And I'm like, why is he looking at me? So, I sat there for a minute, like, trying to contemplate why he was looking at me. I didn't know why he was looking at me singing the frickin' Earth song. I don't know why he was doing that. And, another funny story. Okay, so one time I was on the bus again. I still sat across from Jonathan at this time. And, like, okay, so I still sat with my friend. And, I was just in my own little world, kind of tracing out drawings again, like I said I was earlier and stuff. So, I just kind of traced out drawings in my own little happy worlds. And, he said one of them looked good. He said he honestly sucked at drawing females, but he had showed me a photo that he had sketched something in his class. Bro, it looked better than I could ever frickin' draw. Like, I had to trace to make my drawings look good. And, like, he draws better than me, bro. I'm like, no, you frickin' do not. You do not suck at drawing females. So I just said, okay, because I didn't really want to say that. So I just said, okay. Or I just said nothing. I can't remember. I have bad memory. But he said he honestly sucked at drawing females. Bro, that photo was pitch frickin' perfect. It was better than I could honestly ever draw. It was honestly better than I could ever draw. So, then, one time, again, I was sitting on the bus again, in my own little world, looking at a book. I had a book in my hands. It was a graphic novel. It was called No Such Thing as Perfect. If anybody's heard of it, let me know. But I just held that because I was reading it on my way home, and I heard this dude saying, "No such thing as perfect." And I'm like, okay, is he looking at me again? So I look. He's not looking at me whatsoever. He's like looking at the seat or looking at his phone. I don't know what he's looking at. So I just looked back at my book, and I'm like, how does he know the title? And then I'm like, oh, he probably must have looked at it when I wasn't looking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. But, like, I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. You can ask, Tasty Toast. She will confirm this because she witnessed it. So the profile is done, y'all. The profile looks so good. Oh my gosh. Now, I was going to do Jelsa, the Jelsa ship, Jack and Elsa, but I kind of changed my mind, so I just went for Peter Pan and Wendy, and I feel like it came out really good. So, this is where the video ends, everybody. I'm sorry, but I will see you in another video. Angel out. Blah, 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 blah. Wendy out.